Serpent 1-1, Impulse Tower. You're cleared for takeoff. Runway 14 right. Eagle 1-2, Impulse Tower. Cleared for departure. Eagle 1-1, Impulse Tower. Resume all navigation. Eagle 1-2, Impulse Tower. Resume all navigation. Serpent 1-1, Impulse Tower. Resume all navigation. Serpent 1-2, Impulse Tower. Cleared for departure. Two, airborne. Three, airborne.
I had no idea that my mic was muted the whole time. So sorry about that, but anyway, I want to welcome you all to this episode of Falcon BMS 4.33U5. This is mission number 8, and we are actually going to be doing a BAI strike against some enemy North Koreans that are approaching the northeastern part of South Korea. We're going to do as little to prevent as much damage as we can. Now we are armed with some AGM-65 Maverick missiles that are actually located right over here, and these are primarily used against air-to-ground vehicles, primarily tanks. But some other heavy vehicles might be helpful too. Chalice 3, Serpent 1-1, request picture. Chalice 3, Serpent 1-1, request picture.
Serpent 1-1, Sentry 1, picture clear.
Oh, Sentry 1, sorry. Okay, so we're going to go simulate And we are going to uncage both sides of the enemy miss. So we are going to point this at this, and what's going to happen is as soon as we align this, the left is going to try to align, and because we are not within the parameters of that, we're going to get a caution light. We're going to acknowledge the fault. We're going to switch to this. We're going to align this with the bottom of this building, and we'll bore sight. Unlock. We get a IR point, completed handoff. That's complete. And we're going to switch to the other side, and we're going to align these two together. Bore sight.
2 in position.
Unlock. I have a completed handoff. And now that's ready to go. We'll turn that off. And now we can start proceeding to our target. Now there's not supposed to be any enemy bandits in the area, but you never know. There's been a couple of times before when I was going out in here and doing some missions very similar to this. We just had bandits that just appeared out of nowhere for no reason. So we're going to, and I've adjusted my EWS.
Camera 3 in position.
My EWS, so that's going to fire some chaff. Just make sure that all these are on when you do that, because if you actually have one of these off, they will not dispense chaff and flares, and that will easily get you killed. We're scanning these F-15s. We're still way ahead. We're still way ahead of schedule. And simply all we have to do is just kill as many enemy vehicles as possible. Now, I've actually put a little kill box area over here, so any enemy, any contact that's in this particular box is pretty much going to get shredded. But be careful not to put this too close to any enemies, to near your friendlies, otherwise you could get a court-martial if you accidentally ended up killing somebody in there.
Serpent 1-3. Request permission to engage. Serpent 1-2. Request permission to engage.
Great. Sentry 1, Serpent 1-1, boogie dope. That can't be good.
Serpent 1, Sentry 1, nearest hostile, Su-27, bullseye, 140, 35 miles, 17,000.
Alright, let's just pick up the... Let's actually pick up the pace, stay near the F-15, but do not engage. But just in case, select Jennison. We'll take the we'll take the tanks off if we must. I mean, they're all the way here out in enemy in friendly territory. I don't know why they'd be out here this far. Flight, say status.
2, all clear. 3, all clear.
Sentry 1, Serpent 1-1, request picture.
Serpent 1-1, Sentry 1. Picture is multiple groups. Nearest bandit at bullseye 135, 50 miles, 17,000.
135, 50 miles. So basically, they're basically right off our left, but but they're not in our, not quite in our radar gimbals yet. Never mind. Flight music on.
Two, music. 3.
Now the radar doesn't work very well if they are tracking us if we fly perpendicular to them. We're outside the range, so a lot of their missiles are gonna identify us as a stationary target. But we're not gonna dilly-dally too much because of this threat. We'll try to stay close to our F-16s that we have. F-15s that we have. Sergeant 1, Serpent 1-1, boogie dope. Sentry 1, Sentry 1, Serpent 1-1, Bogey Dope. Sentry 1, Sentry 1, Serpent 1-1, Bogey Dope.
Serpent 1, Sentry 1, target is Bullseye, 100, 80 miles. Serpent 1, Sentry 1, nearest hostile, Su-27s, 4 ship, Bullseye, 135, 80 miles, 18,000.
SA-10 at 12 o'clock. They're ready to attack.
Serpent 1, Sentry 1, target is an enemy vehicle, bearing 230, 5 miles, cleared hot.
Flight, weapons free. Flight, weapons free.
2, Wilco. 3, you got it.
Alright, that's an SA-10, so we gotta stay outside of its range.
Chaff, flare.
Oops, that was the wrong button.
Rifle. Rifle. Rifle.
2, data link ground target. 2, data link ground target.
Data.
Alright, so all right over here. Alright, time to turn this stuff on. Let's go.
Serpent 1-3, good hit.
2, data link ground target.
Data.
Aha, over here. So that means we're going to knock this guy up. Switch to the second one. Switch to program 2. Rifle.
Chaff. Flare. Altitude. Altitude.
Flight say status.
2, all clear. 3, all clear. Rifle!
We got 2 confirmed kills.
Rifle! Serpent 1-3, good hit.
Rifle. Let's not dig too close to the SA-10 site. Turn off for now. We're out of external fuel.
Rifle. Rifle.
Now we're gonna... It's our last pass.
Caution. Caution.
Oh, come on, don't... It's like the worst time for the thing to fail.
Serpent 1-2. Direct hit.
Nice shot.
Rifle. Rifle. Three. Rifle.
Altitude.
Rifle.
Altitude.
Serpent
Rifle.
1-3. Good hit.
Chaff. Flare.
Alright, flow south. Two say weapons.
Serpent 1-2. 1 rifle. 4 radar. Fuel state 7-2.
Three say weapons. Three say weapons.
Serpent 1-3. 4 radar. Fuel state 7-2.
Three rejoin. Three rejoin. Three rejoin formation.
Serpent 1-3. On my way.
Sentry 1, Serpent 1-1. Request picture.
Serpent 1-1, Sentry 1, picture clear. Rifle.
Two, say weapons.
Serpent 1-2. 4, radar. Fuel state 6, 9.
Flight rejoin.
Serpent 1-2, on my way. 3.
Alright. We did all we could, so now we're gonna head back to base. We'll still have plenty of fuel left. So, overall, that SAT, we did have a, so when, I actually did have, intelligence that said that there was no enemy air, anticipator. Unfortunately, that wasn't exactly the case.
Bingo.
3, in position.
Okay, we're going to climb to 26,000 so we can have the best fuel in order to go. That's an optimum altitude in order to get back home. Overall, I am going to say that is a mission success. I mean, those kind of target that we had that is what is a little bit overkill. But since we're flying near a SAM site, I guess that doesn't. I can't really criticize it that much. Flight music off.
Jammer.
2, music off. 3.
And sometimes when it comes to air-to-air combats, dudes don't engage unless you have to. gonna take about 9 minutes and 30 seconds for us to get back to our base. And just get some few clouds out there. Nothing that we can't handle. Alright, back. I'll let the aircraft fly. Okay, sorry, we're back. Flight, fence out.
Two, fence out. 3.
Yeah, there are days I've been able to fly better than this.
Two, in position.
Tower, Serpent 1-1, inbound for landing. Tower, Serpent 1-1, inbound for landing.
Good evening, Serpent 1, Kim Power approach, runway 14 left. Welcome back. Serpent 1-1, descend to 4,000, maintain 300 knots, turn right heading 295. Serpent 1-3, maintain 250 knots, turn right heading 240, runway 14 left.
Tower, request QNH. Tower, Serpent 1-1, request QNH.
Serpent 1, Kim Power approach, 2970. Serpent 1-2, orbit the spacing 5,000. Serpent 1-1, descend to 4,000, maintain 300 knots. Serpent 1-1, orbit the spacing 4,000. Serpent 1-2, maintain 300 knots.
Altitude.
Serpent 1-2, descend to 4,000, maintain 250 knots, turn left heading 195, runway 14 left. Serpent 1-1, orbit the spacing 4,000. Serpent 1-3, descend to 3,000, runway 14 left. Serpent 1-1, orbit the spacing 4,000. Serpent 1-3, descend to 2,000, maintain 230 knots, turn left heading 140. Serpent 1-1, orbit the spacing 4,000.
Yeah, this might take a little while.
Serpent 1-2, descend to 3,000, maintain 250 knots, runway 14 left. Serpent 1-3, turn left to final approach course, 145, check approach speed. Serpent 1-2, descend to 2,000, maintain 230 knots, turn left heading 150. Serpent 1-1, orbit the spacing 4,000. Serpent 1-1, descend to 4,000, maintain 250 knots, turn left heading 210, runway 14 left. Serpent 1-3, gear down. Serpent 1-1, descend to 3,000. Good evening, Serpent 1-3, Impulse Tower, clear for landing, runway 14 left, jet gear down. Serpent 1-1, descend to 2,000, maintain 230 knots, turn left heading 145, vectors to final, runway 14 left. Serpent 1-2, turn left to final approach course, 145, check approach speed. Serpent 1-1, turn left heading 140.
Probably just should slow it up a little bit.
Serpent 1-2, on final. Serpent 1-1, descend to 2,000, maintain 230 knots, vectors to final, runway 14 left.
Ten miles, gear down.
Good evening, Serpent 1-2.
Excuse me for a second.
Crimson Base 1, this is Navy Command. Do you copy?
This is Serpent 1-1. We are currently landing here at Osan Tower.
What's the weather? What's the AWACS situation at your location?
Well, right now I'm on final approach to Osan Air Force Base.
Surface 1-1, turn left to final approach course 145. Check approach speed.
We're on final approach course 145.
Just so you know, I've actually got a very good. I think I've got a good idea for our first bit for Comedy Friday.
All right, hold on 1 second. You're currently on camera on Falcon BMS 4.33U5.
Ready for departure.
Ooh.
Don't worry about that. Welcome aboard, Black Phoenix.
Hey, thank you.
And believe it or not, you actually missed the part where I actually blew up like 6 enemy jeeps.
Only 6?
One for every Maverick missile that I had, and I had 6.
Only. Okay, that's definitely a good day for you, because if it was 3, then I would say it would be a slow day for you.
And apparently, too, that, believe it or not, I will also say that winter has pretty much officially arrived here in New England.
Yeah, I can tell. To quote a certain rich character, I can tell you that by looking out my window.
I'm currently not able to looking at the window right now.
Eagle 1, Impel approach, runway 14 left.
And apparently our target combat air patrol aircraft just called in for landing.
Good evening, Serpent 1-1, Impel Tower, clear for landing, runway 14 left, jet gear down.
Clear for landing, 14 left, Serpent 1-1.
Eagle 1-1, descend to 4,000, maintain 250 knots, turn right heading 240, runway 14 left.
And believe it or not, Black Phoenix, we now have 43 subscribers subscribed to this channel.
Oh, very nice. Very nicely done.
1.5 miles to touchdown. Actually, less than that. Black Phoenix, this is Crimson Thunder. We have touchdown. Returning to Harken Point.
Copy that, Crimson Thunder.
I'll just put a little surprise on this video that you decided to unexpectedly join in on this mission.
Hey, I wanted to make sure they actually made it back with my plane in one piece, okay?
Yeah, it only happens to be a $23 million F-16 that we had no battle damage with, even though we had an SA-10 that was spiking us for a little bit. You know?
Absolutely.
And do you know one thing about the SA-10?
What would that be?
It's one of the. It's actually one of the. It's actually a very dangerous SAM system in the Falcon BMS.
Maintain 300 knots.
And I do mean it's one of the most. It is one of the most dangerous ones. Because they can fire on you, and the missiles, and you won't get an indication in reality until basically the missile is actually tracking you. Unlike some of the other SAM site systems, which in this particular campaign we've already pretty much blown up a majority of that system. But we are probably going to need to actually get that all squared away. Tower shocks.
Mustang 1-1, Impel Tower, resume on navigation.
Okay, powering off aircraft now.
Eagle 1-2, descend to 4,000. Turn left heading 195, runway 14 left.
And guess what? We also avoided a fight with some enemy Su-27s as well.
That's always a good sign.
Yeah, I mean we got them on. They were hostile on radar, but the thing is that we didn't end up having to fight them, which is a good thing because when you're not optimizedly equipped for air-to-ground missions, you should always try to avoid those kind of fights if possible.
Mustang 1-2, Impel Tower, resume on navigation.
I can pretty much turn off the tower now. Alright, time to open the canopy. And that was basically mission number 8 of this Operation Tiger Spirit campaign.
Very nicely done.
And if you don't know this, Phoenix, I decided that every Thursday evening, or every Thursday, depending on what my work schedule is going to be like, we're going to be doing a bunch of we're going to be doing one mission of these. Okay, looks like apparently I only hit 4 out of the 6. Apparently I had a couple of malfunctions with them earlier, but we did manage to hit 4 out of 6. But everybody else, all the others had 6 hits. And apparently it was pretty much some trucks. And the 2nd Armored Brigade has taken 61 losses out of this whole mission. How do you like that?
Is that all? Seriously?
51 losses, and is likely not to be commuted in the near future, largely due to the efforts of our package.
Very interesting indeed.
Dallas 2, be advised, hostile launch activity detected, bullseye,
All right,
080, 160 miles.
Seed strike.
Alright, listen up.
Oh, so I think next time next week, well, we can do another battlefield air interdiction, or we could do a suppress enemy air defenses escort mission. It's up to you.
In that case, I'd say keep up the pace with what you were doing so far.
All right, so you want me to blow up more enemy vehicles?
Yeah.
All right, so next week we are going to be our call sign will be Avenger 1, and we will be attacking what appears to be a bunch of enemy tanks.
Definitely sounds like fun.
Yeah, because those Jeeps got thunderstruck in this one. So until next week, please enjoy. It'll be mission number 9. I am Crimson Thunder, followed by our pop-up special unannounced
guest, the Black Phoenix.
All right, see you later, everybody.